Want to experience all of the amazing benefits that come with seed retention? Seed retention is a practice that has been around for centuries and has many benefits for men. By practicing seed retention, you can expect to see an increase in your energy, self-esteem, and happiness. You may also notice improvements in your motivation, mental clarity, and attraction to women. To experience all these benefits and more, continue on your journey by watching this video on the benefits of seed retention. In this video, you will learn about the many short-term and long-term benefits you can expect to experience as you make this positive change in your life. Watch this video till the end to find the ultimate benefits of seed retention. During your quest to improve seed retention, you can anticipate the following benefits, which I have outlined in detail and organized by timeline. Okay, now I've made videos in the past talking about my benefits and how I've been leveling up spiritually, physically, and mentally, and I've also spoken on seed retention in the dating realm and why it's a necessity, right? But I still feel like there are so many other benefits that men are just unaware of. And so my hope for this video is to really put together a comprehensive list and share that list with you. Okay, so this is based on what I went through during seed retention, as well as what I've learned from talking to other males and doing some research. If you'd like to download the image and follow along, I've included a link to it in the video's description. If not, I'll be sharing it here as we go. Well, gentlemen, here we are at the start of the dangerous area, so buckle up. The first 3 days of your quest to retain your sperm are the most critical. Now, the first 3 days are notoriously challenging for some people, and here's why. You have to realize that some men are whacking off or involved with women, and you know all of these things by watching the websites on a daily basis. There are many who play with their thing multiple times per day. So basically, for the first 3 days, you're still kind of in that danger zone where you're trying to resist the urges to involve with women and have self-pleasure. So during this 3-day process, you may feel those urges, but you may also experience blue balls. Now, I never experienced that so early on, but it is something that could happen. Okay, so that's the danger zone, right? So you start to see some changes. Your energy is going to start to go up, your self-esteem is about to go up, you're going to start feeling less tired, you're going to be happier overall, and you're going to sleep better because here's the thing. You have to realize that when you discharge, you waste your seed. This is especially true if you discharge through something like protection or something. So after doing these things, you tend to feel tired. So after 4 days to about a week, you really start to notice that your self-esteem is going up, you're getting more confidence, and you're not as tired. As a result, your overall outlook on life starts to improve, and you start to feel happier. Alright, now we're at the 1 to the 2-week mark, so we're starting to get going. This is very important because this is when I started to see most of my gains, so you start to feel more motivated to do well and do more. I can't tell you how important this is because you'll really start to have this mental clarity and shift where it's like, man, I want to go out and create something, man. I want to get a new job or maybe start a new business. I'm interested in this. I want to take on a second job. I want to start a new hobby. I want to start something different. It's amazing, I'm telling you. From there, you start to develop a natural and healthy attraction for women. Here's the thing, this one is serious, because when you're not on seed retention and you're constantly pursuing, you're giving in to the temptation of desire, and you almost look at women like objects. I'm not even going to lie to you because I was there at one point in time. You're not just going to look at a woman for her body and her physical features and what she can do for you in a sensational way, right? So you're actually starting to be attracted to women, but almost like you want to connect with their personality, you want to get to know them, you want to see if you guys are equally yoked, and these types of things, so you start to get that natural, healthy attraction for women. Okay, let's move on. Confidence is going up. Gym strength is getting stronger. I'll tell you what though, I was making progress, so that's the thing. My strength in the gym was going up, and this is why. My testosterone levels were going up. Okay. So there was a study, I think in 2003. The study said that after just 1 week of seed retention, men started to have peaks in their testosterone. Imagine that, guys. This is why when you go to the gym, you are a lot stronger because you have a testosterone boost just as easily after 1 week, okay? This is crazy. It's like a natural steroid. And so I'm talking about this is why I'm making this video, guys, because I'm about to put you all on the game. But I noticed that when I was doing seed retention and going out, I had more confidence and was more willing to just be myself and talk to random people. My friends and I'd even had one of them ask me if I had been drinking already, like if I was drunk or something, because you know that when you start drinking at a party or a social gathering, you tend to get a little bit tipsy. If I'm saying that right, a famous soccer player does that. There are also people who compete in the UFC, powerlifting, football, and other sports who do that. Here's the thing, you're saving energy and getting a testosterone boost, which makes you better at sports. I think Mike Tyson did months of seed retention, right? I know there's some UFC guy whose name I can't remember, but he did 2 years of seed retention. He was on seed retention for 2 years, and he was just knocking people out in his fights. It was crazy. So that's a good thing. This is another good thing right here. Erectile dysfunction, ED, goes away because you start to get that natural testosterone. I mean, if everything else hasn't been enough to convince you, that's another good reason. Okay, so it is gone, right? More women are paying attention. Who guys, you're about to get the looks. You're going to be walking down the street and people will see the glow and feel the energy. But you're going to keep walking because you're the king that you are, and you're not going to give in to these physical distractions. They're just going to see you, and they're going to be breaking their necks trying to look at you. The number of women who look at you goes through the roof. They'll just stare at you, which is crazy. Your skin, hair, and eyes will start to look better. Your eyes will be nice and white and clear, your skin will be glowing, and your hair will look good. Look at my beard, guys, come on, my beard looks good, baby, and so does my skin, you get it. So that's the thing, guys, you'll start to see some changes. Your energy will go through the roof, and you'll get smarter and more creative. So far, your love for life, appreciation, and gratitude go through the roof, man. Okay, let's move on. No interest in pouring. Some people say they get a deeper voice. I can't make this up, guys. Deeper voice, muscle growth. So we're talking about going to the gym and stuff. Better eye contact. This is real because sometimes you can try to look people in the eyes and you can tell if a man is lying or not. So when you feel more confident, you can look people in the eye and say what's on your mind without worrying about what they think. You start to show alpha male traits. Now, don't let this go to your head and don't use it in a bad way or with an aggressive undertone. Instead, show that healthy confidence and through your eye contact. This is a big one, guys, because when most of your weekends are spent trying to escape your week and see who you can hook up with, and you're on dating apps, and you're sliding into women's direct messages, and you're trying to subscribe to OnlyFans, you're wasting a lot of time looking up these websites and loading up videos to find the right one. I mean, you know how it is. You have to locate the appropriate video, and in the process, you waste time on activities that add little value to your life. As a result, your priorities will shift once you realize how much time you're wasting. Okay, and so here's where it can kind of get dangerous. This is the only dangerous part in the sweet spot. The withdrawal symptoms start to kick in because, man, this is for some men 2 weeks or even a month is the longest time that they have gone since discovering ejaculating. And so it's the same thing with drugs when you've gone a long time without using them. Even if you manage to push through the worst of the withdrawal symptoms, the temptation to return to old habits will inevitably arise. Trust me when I say, though, that giving in isn't worth it. There are some men out there who are fapping, participating, and watching adult stuff on a daily basis and multiple times a day. Recovering from an addiction can take anywhere from a few weeks to a few months, depending on how severe it was. However, between the 1 month and 6 month mark, you will begin to develop a new lifestyle and your brain will begin to recover from the addiction. Eventually, the positive effects become second nature to you. In other words, you settle into the role of man on seed retention as naturally as you settle into the role of man. Now that you're really beginning to step into it and learn to live with the benefits, you're exhibiting those traits to the point where they're just part of your personality. Now that I'm on senior retention, I don't think anything of it. I'm living with the benefits, and I've seen all the benefits that it brings. So why not would I even go back to living my old lifestyle? I've kind of pretty much said this throughout the entire last part here, seed retention and no fat become a lifestyle. So like I was saying, guys, it gets to a certain point where you have done seed retention for so long that it now just seems to be a part of who you are, and you step into that lifestyle and you practicing that lifestyle on a regular, and I'm telling you what, guys, it's really life-changing. Leave a comment below to let me know if you've experienced any of these benefits, and if there are any others that you've experienced that I didn't talk about listing below, because everyone is here to learn. We're all in this journey together. And even though we may have relapses, the reality is that we want to step into this lifestyle to where that's not even a thing, okay? And we're all here trying to hold each other accountable and just really practice and live this lifestyle.